Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our new brand partner training call this morning. This is Kathy Aaron from Helena, Montana, and I'm so excited to be able to share with you guys this morning about this new journey that you're on with Nerium, and to really welcome you to our team, our Nerium family, and to the great vision that Jeff Olson has and how we can play a major part in that. And so I want to welcome all of our new brand partners. We're so happy to have you on the team and with us on this journey. And I hope this morning will make this a little bit easier for you in terms of how do you get started, how do you fast start qualify, how do you get on the roadmap to Lexus. Our goal is to get everyone in a Lexus. I wish I could talk to each one of you individually and find out how quickly you'd like to be in that Lexus and which car you'd like and what color it would be. And I would really love to help you visualize that, because we have thousands and thousands and thousands of Nerium brand partners that are currently Lexus qualified. That means they're getting a $500 car bonus every single month, and they're driving a new Lexus, compliments of Nerium International. So we're going to talk about that this morning, but I like to say first things first, right? The first thing we want to do is get you building the foundation of your business. You have made a decision, and you've made a wonderful decision. In my opinion, you've made the best decision you could make to join Nerium. Now what we want to do is take that decision that you've made and turn it into something real for you, a real income, a real opportunity for financial freedom, time freedom, relationship freedom, whatever it is that you want. A lot of you know my story. I was in real estate for 14 years in Dallas, Texas, and was doing very, very well as a realtor in that market. But what I didn't have, I had the successful business, I had the income, but what I didn't have was time. I didn't have time to enjoy myself, enjoy my family. I didn't have time to vacation with something I didn't even know what the word was, because I hadn't experienced it in so long. And so I got into this industry of relationship marketing kind of accidentally or by default. I was so desperate to find something that I could do that would give me the kind of income that I was used to, but give me the freedom that I certainly wasn't getting with real estate. So I got into this industry. I learned it the hard way, the ups and down ways, the way that many people do through trial and error. But I did have a really good mentor, and so that probably cut my learning curve down considerably, because I was very fortunate to be mentored by Jeff and Renee Olson, the founders and CEO of Nerium International. So what I'm going to share with you this morning is 20-something years of experience, kind of boiling it down to just, as Jim Rohn says, about a half a dozen steps. Jim Rohn says there's only about a half a dozen things that we need to do to master anything, whether it's our health, our relationships, our business. And so I really subscribe to that theory, and so I want to share with you what we're going to be talking about this morning in the simplest form. So let's just jump right into it. First of all, you joined Nerium for a reason. There was something that you wanted. Just like I just shared with you, for me, it was time freedom. I wanted my time back. I wanted my life back. I wanted to have a life. And so I got into relationship marketing because I saw that ordinary people were earning extraordinary incomes, and they were loving their life. They were traveling. They were having fun. They were doing things that I wanted. So that was a big why for me. It later changed into things that were bigger, but I found that when you've got something pressing that's keeping you awake at night, that's kind of eating away at you, that's the thing you want to address first, because you can't really get to saving the world and starting all these wonderful, charities and things that people end up doing. First, you've got to take care of yourself, and then you can take care of others. And so my first immediate need was to take care of myself and kind of bring myself back to life. For each of you on this phone, it's something different, and I recognize that, and I wish that We had enough time this morning to hear what it is for each and every one of you, but you know what it is. So in your Spiral Success Planner, there's a place for you to write that down, and it's really important to write it down because when you write something down, it becomes more tangible and more real, and it also makes your mind think about it. One of the things that I practice and will teach you to practice is to think about what you want versus what you don't want. Most people spend most of their time thinking about what they don't want. At Nerium, I want you to think about every single day what you do want. What do you want from your business? How do you see this business solving a problem, overcoming something that you just feel that is lacking in your life like me, or maybe it is something bigger. Whatever it is for you, what is it that is most important to you right now in your life? That's what I'd like for you to write down as to why you joined Nerium and why you're investing the time in this business. That's your most pressing thing. Most people want to know about the how. They want to know, how do I do this business? What do I do? Just tell me what to do. But what I have found is that if you're not clear on why you're doing the business, the how doesn't really matter. It'll just become a list of things to do. It won't have the same meaning. But if you have something that has purpose and meaning behind it, it'll make a whole difference in your life. I like to use the analogy, if I ask each and every new brand partner this morning, if I said, okay, you live in California, I'd like you to pack a bag and walk out of your house today and start walking to New York. You would think I had absolutely flipped my lid. You'd say, what in the world is she talking about? But if I said, I want you to pack a bag and start walking to New York, and in New York, in Grand Central Station, there's a safety deposit box, and it's got $5 million in it. All you have to do is walk to New York, and no matter how long it takes you, when you get there, that money's waiting for you. Guess how many people would be walking right now? You know, all I did was put a meaning and purpose to the action step, and it changed everything. Instead of asking, why is she asking me to do this, you'd be asking yourself different questions like, well, how long is it going to take me, and what gear do I need to have, and you know, how many miles a day can I make? You'd be asking a whole different set of questions. And that's what I want you to think about your Nerium business. We talk a lot about getting to National Marketing Director and getting those big Live Better bonuses, and you see people go on stage that are earning lots of money, but, you know, that's where you're headed. But in order to get there, there's some things that have to be done that are foundational. We have to ask the right questions. So the first thing we want to do, we have 2 goals at Nerium International for every brand partner, and this is all in your success planner and the roadmap to Lexus if you happen to be on that page. But our first goal is to help you do 2 things. Start building your customer tree and start building your organization tree. One of the things about Nerium that's so unique is that we have a real customer base. We have people that put thousands or tens of thousands of dollars of volume every single month in their customer tree. That's coming from people who aren't working the business, but they love the product. They're buying the product every single month, and they're building brand loyalty. So that's really, really important. Most relationship marketing companies don't have 2 separate trees. They have one tree. The customer and the distributor are one and the same. So if the distributor drops off or moves or quits or whatever, the volume goes with them. But in Nerium, we actually do have 2 separate trees. We have a customer tree, which has a great retention because of our great product, and we have our brand partner tree, which is our business tree. So the first thing we want to do to start your tree, you've got to have some people. We like to start with 3 customers as quickly as you can. That's going to get your product for free, and it's going to enable those 3 customers to get their product for free when they refer it to other people. So that is your organic tree. That's going to grow naturally, organically, people telling people, using the product, showing the pictures. it's going to take a life of its own. The brand partner tree is the one that we build more intentionally. That's the one that we say, okay, I'm building a business, and I would encourage you to think of your business as a potential global empire. Now, you might not be able to stretch there just yet. Maybe you're thinking, well, I'd just like to build something here in my backyard. Well, that's great, but this company is going global, and you can build a global empire from your backyard. They say 6 people can network the entire world, so let's get those 6 people and let them start networking, right? Let's help people build, not just in their backyard, but wherever this business wants to go. So the first step is to become Fast Start qualified. That happens when you recruit 3 brand partners. I really prefer to say when you sponsor 3 brand partners. Sponsoring means that you're building a relationship, a partnership, and you're going to be working the business together. That's what that means. So sponsoring 3 brand partners anywhere right now in the United States that want additional income, time freedom, money freedom, travel freedom, relationship freedom, pay off my bill freedom, whatever it is that they want, 3 people anywhere in the United States. So I hear people sometimes say, I don't know anybody or I don't know this, and I'm telling you, it is impossible to be an adult and not know people. We know people. So we just have to recognize that and acknowledge it and then start building a list. The resource that we bring to the table are the people that we know. It's our list. Nerium has done everything else. Nerium Biotech has spent over 15 years developing this extract and refining it and perfecting it and formulating it. So they've done all the work there. Nerium International has spent years building this superhighway, this infrastructure, this fantastic back office that we have, our compensation plan, our Nerium Ripple, all of our everything about this company. They have spent years building that. The only thing that we bring to the table are the people that we know or the people that we're going to meet. So your list is your most valuable asset. We talk about building a list of 10 or 20 or 100, but honestly, I would keep going past 100. I would build a list as big as I can because it's just like having money in your pocket. Does it feel better to have $10, $20, $100, or $1,000 in your pocket? The more people that you have on your list, the wealthier you are because it is a potential gold mine to mine. So looking for 3 brand partners is pretty darn easy because there's so many people out there that are looking for something in their lives. There are people that are underemployed. There are people that have a resume that, obviously would be something that any Fortune 500 company would be interested in, but there's just not the jobs for them. These people have business experience, desire, motivation. We've got the largest professional pool to draw from right now than we've ever had, and they're open to it, which is really, really important. Then we've got people that have been in this industry before, and they're looking for a home. They're looking for a company that's real, like Nerium. This company is unlike anything that's out there, and that's a separate training call, but I can go into great detail why this company is so unique and so different. But I will tell you that people in the industry, when they look at Nerium, they see that. So if you know anyone in relationship marketing, you want to put them on your list. Of course you want to put your friends, your family. Who would we more want to help than our friends and family? I mean, I want all my friends to look younger every year. I want all my friends to have the benefits of these products. But I also want all my friends to be business partners with me and travel the world. So if we don't share this with our family and friends, we're basically saying we don't value you enough. If you see this business like I see it and others see it, you would see it as a disservice not to offer it to your friends and family. Now, maybe you're not there yet in your belief, but the good thing is you can borrow from our belief. You can borrow from the belief of people that have gone before you and have tested the waters. And I will promise you this. You will never have to apologize for Nerium. You'll never be embarrassed about Nerium. You'll never have a person say, why did you introduce me to this company? Jeff Olson is building it right. He is slowing down to go fast. He is fixing some of the problems that this industry has had and turning them into wonderful things like free inventory replacement with Nerium Gives Back and free product for our customer base to reward them. The things that they're doing, being a corporate sponsor of Big Brothers Big Sisters, they're doing this company right, and you will be proud to represent this company. So when you're building your list, don't hold back. Put everyone on your list. Put the best people you know. Put the people that you think are so successful they would never be interested. Surprisingly, those are the ones that usually are interested. Put your family and friends. Put your business associates. Put your Christmas card list. Any organization that you belong to, any club that you're part of. Put all of those people on your list because remember, that is your most valuable asset is your list. So once you have that in place, finding 3 people seems pretty easy. When you've got a big list and you're just looking for 3 superstars as quick as you can to get your business launched, it's not that difficult. I like to think of it as selecting my board of directors. You know, I'd like to have a board of directors of 10 superstars. Well, maybe I'll find them right away or maybe it'll take time, but that's what I'm looking for. And when you put that out there, it's amazing how they show up. So why is it important to sponsor 3 brand partners in your first 30 days and to fast start qualify? Why is that so important? When you fast start qualify, your business goes to a whole new level. You advance to senior brand partner, so automatically you're earning a higher commission on success pack bonuses and customer acquisition bonuses. So wouldn't you like to be paid more for doing the same thing? I think everybody would say yes. And so by fast start qualifying, that bumps you up to the next level of pay. And by the way, we pay that weekly. So if you fast start qualified in your first week, you would get paid if you did it by the close of business Wednesday, you would get paid on that week's business at the higher level. And then, of course, the next week. So there is a big, big motivation to fast start qualify as quickly as you can. You also, when you advance to senior brand partner, you're also eligible now for overrides because there's a difference between the commissions between a brand partner and a senior brand partner. So you open up another income stream, which is override income. But here's the big one. When you reach the senior brand partner level, you're now eligible for team commissions. We pay our generational commissions based on senior brand partner position. That's generation 1. And then the computer will go down looking for another senior brand partner, and that would be generation 2. And so we pay up to 10 generations 5% team commissions, and it starts at the senior brand partner level. That's the residual income. That's the mailbox money. That's the living on the beach money. So you want to get to that as quickly as you can, and that starts at the senior brand partner level. And then the last most important reason to advance to senior brand partner is to become builder bonus qualified. Builder bonus is a whole new income that we have. It was introduced last year, and it is a $250 bonus to the sponsor for helping their brand partners fast start qualify. So after you fast start qualify, on the 4th or 5th or 6th or all the people that you sponsor after you fast start qualify, they are coded to you as part of your builder bonus leg. So you could have 10, if you sponsor 10 people after you fast start qualified, you would have started 10 new Builder Bonus coded legs. And all that means, you don't have to absorb this right now, all that means is that they're coded to you when they Fast Start qualify. That's a $250 bonus to you, and their first three and their first three and their first three to infinity are also coded to you. That's $250, $250, $250 for every single person in your coded legs that Fast Start qualifies. That's the real biggest nugget reason to Fast Start qualify as quick as you can. I have seen people Fast Start qualify in their first week or so, and then by the end of the month, they already have people that they're coded to that are Fast Start qualifying, and they're adding $250 for each one of those people to their weekly income. It's paid weekly, to their weekly income, and they're off to the races. So really, really big reason why you want to Fast Start qualify. So all of those reasons come down to one thing. It is the best thing for you. That's what I love about this business. We don't need you to Fast Start qualify for us, national marketing directors or our regional marketing directors. We want you to Fast Start qualify for you. We want you to get those extra bonuses. We want you to get the higher commission. We want you to get the builder bonus. And so when we talk about Fast Start qualifying, it's because we want the best for you. This compensation plan was developed to help brand new baby brand partners win. That's how it was designed and developed, and that's what it's here for. Okay, so you're brand new. Now I know you want to know the how. Okay, I've told you why it's important to Fast Start qualify. I told you why it's important to understand and identify why you're doing this business, what's most important to you in your life. Now we get to the how. And there's a lot of different ways that you can do the how of this business, but the most important thing to understand is our 8-point system. And if you look at that box, if you're in your Spiral Success Planner right now, and you look at that box, you look at the 8-point system. You look at the activities that have been assigned a point that are in that box. You can see that this company has put a system in place, again, to help you win. We've assigned points to certain activities, and we've put out a system that encourages everyone to get 8 points a day. That's the Slight Edge. Obviously, you all know that Jeff Olson wrote the book, The Slight Edge. The philosophy of the Slight Edge are simple disciplines repeated on a daily basis, on a consistent basis, that don't seem to make any difference in the world but make all the difference between success and failure. So what are those simple disciplines? Those are the activities in the box, and they're assigned points from 1 to 4. And it's very, very easy to have an 8-point day if you stay focused on the box, on those high payoff activities that are listed in the box. Now, some of those points you can get through administrative, like reading your emails every day. You can get a point for that. Reading 10 pages of a good book, you can get a point for that. But your activity points come from exposing people that you know to the product and or the opportunity. That's where your higher points come from. So we have a philosophy at Nerium called 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 a day. That's 2 exposures a day. That's exposing 2 people to Nerium. That's so easy. If I took everyone's smartphone right now, I could find 2 people that you've talked to or texted lately, and we could text them a before and after picture. We could text them a before and after picture and say, I thought you'd like to see this. Let's get together for a cup of coffee, or let's get together for lunch, or let's get together for whatever. You could easily do 2 exposures a day. You could also go into your Nerium Communication Center, which is in your back office. We call it the NCC, and you can enter your contacts in there, and then you can talk to them very, very easily, very quickly on a daily basis. We have email campaigns that are in your Nerium communication. We have 3 campaigns. We have a warm market, we have a product, and we have an opportunity. And what I like to do is email someone from my personal email account or text them, send them a picture, a before and after picture, and say, I'm going to be sending you some more information. Check your email and make sure, check your inbox. If you don't find it, look in your junk mail. And just kind of give them a warning before you put them on the email campaign. Now, here's what's great about the email campaign. You enter them one time, and over the next 15 days, they're going to get an exposure from you every 2 to 3 days. It takes about 2 seconds to enter someone. You check on the email campaign, you check on their name, and you click send. And that person is going to be hearing from you now on a regular basis for the next 15 days. So how many people could you put on an email campaign? As many as you can. How tall does a tree grow? As tall as it can. See, there's no limitations here. You can put as many people in your email campaign as you want. Also in your Nerium Communication Center are some fantastic videos. And if you look at the top of your NCC, you've got different icons. You've got product, opportunity, parties, social media. And when you click on those icons, it opens up the best videos to support that. If you click on the product icon, it's going to give you lots of product videos that you could send. If you click on the opportunity icon, it's going to bring up opportunity videos that you could send. You can do this on a kind of a laser basis, trying to match the video with the person. I think this person would really like Jeff's 2020 Vision Talk, or I think this person would really like the clinical trial video. You can sort of match them to them, but the point of it is it gives you the opportunity to really give them consistent exposures to Nerium. Now, that being said, you can't just build your business by sending out emails. That's just your first step. The real meat of this comes in the follow-up. It's when we pick up the phone, we're excited about what we're doing, and we share with people what Nerium is all about. We say, did you get the video, or did you get the pictures I sent? Here's what I really want to emphasize. Pictures, pictures, pictures. You cannot show too many. You cannot send too many. Pictures, product, presentation. That's how it works. Pictures, product, presentation. And in that process of giving them that information, they get the fact that you're excited about this. Now, one of the things that we recommend when we sit down and do a game plan to launch someone is to schedule some real results parties right out the chute. People say they need to wait for their kit. No, you really don't. If your sponsor is there, they can bring their kit. They have product that you can put out. You really don't have to wait for it. Sometimes it's more powerful to say, I haven't gotten my starter kit yet, but as soon as my product comes in, I'm going to get it out to my friends to try. If you want to be one of the first, just sign this sheet here. So sometimes, it's a little bit of takeaway there. People want what they can't have. It sometimes is even more effective to have your party before you get your starter pack. But whether you have it or you don't, it's really good to have 2 parties scheduled back to back. People are busy. I think you'll agree with me that people are really, really busy right now, and they may not be available on the date that you've selected to launch your business. So if they're not available on Tuesday night and you have another one scheduled for Thursday noon, you can just roll them right into the Thursday one. Here's what's important. You do whatever it takes to fast start qualify. You either have your real results parties, you fast start qualify through your parties, or you take the party to them. You go sit down in a Starbucks and you show them a video or you show them the pictures. The main goal is to find 3 people that want to build a business in the anti-aging industry with the most premier product in the industry with the fastest growing company that the direct sales industry has seen. That's what you're looking for. It shouldn't be hard It's not a convincing thing. It's a sorting thing. We're looking for people that get it. If they don't get it right now, then you put them in your customer tree, and you let the product sell them. You let them get sold on the product. Your brand partners should be ready to hit the ground running. Your customers need a little bit more time. That's why it's great that we're building two trees simultaneously, because when you have a party, if someone is not ready to join you, then at least put them in the kind of the default is that you enter them as a preferred customer. Now, once you fast start qualify, you just take those 3 people that you just brought into the business or more, you do the same exact thing with them that we're talking about right now, and if you do that in a calendar month, and they put 4,500, you've got 4,500 volume, you do it in your first or second calendar month, you will iPad qualify when you reach director, and you'll be receiving a new iPad. And guess what? That duplicates too. If those people see you get an iPad, they want an iPad, you do the same thing with them, and then you'll be Lexus qualified. About 3 iPad earners in the same month in separate legs will qualify you for the Lexus. So this is our roadmap to Lexus. We get started. We build a big list. That's our main resource. We expose. Social media is your friend. You should love social media, even if you're not big on it now. You want to get big on it. Get a Facebook page. Get a Twitter account. Get on social media, because that's where people are watching the most. Invite people to your party. Send them pictures. Send them videos. Get the product in their hands. Fast Start Qualify. Don't think about anything else until you Fast Start Qualify, and then take those 3 or more people and do the same thing with them. And that's how you get to the Lexus. That's how you get on your way to the top in this company. The only difference between a national marketing director and a brand new senior brand partner is the number of senior brand partners on your team. That's the only difference. When you become senior brand partner, you're one senior brand partner. When you become a national marketing director, you've got hundreds of them. But the only difference is how many. You're doing the same thing. Jeff calls it master the mundane. You're doing the same thing over and over and over again until all of a sudden you look up and you've got this wonderful customer tree of customers that love our product, great spokespeople walking around with their beautiful faces as a billboard for you, and you've got your team, your organization that has the same desire and motivation that you have, that got in this business because they saw something. They saw a way to change their life. I will tell you this, just to give you a little bit of belief. I've known Jeff Olson for years, worked with him in several different businesses. I've seen Jeff win at everything he does. Jeff and Renee had built some of the largest organizations in previous companies of anyone that ever, was there. Then he went on to create a company called the People's Network, TPN, that was devoted 100% to personal development. Everything that we're doing with the Nerium Ripple, with the Live Happy movement, with the Slight Edge, all of that came from the origin of that was the People's Network. Jeff then sold that company to another company, and at that time that company was doing about $55 million, and they took, after the sale, we took it to almost $500 million. I will tell you that everything that Jeff has done for the last 20-something years has been a success, and that what we are doing at Nerium, there's no comparison. Everything he's done up until now pales in comparison to what's happening at Nerium. You could take all of that success and add it all together, and it wouldn't even touch what we're doing at Nerium. What we're doing at Nerium International is very, very special. It's very unique. It's all about helping the new brand partner win. Jeff believes in that. I believe in that. All the leaders on this team believe in that. We want to support you. We want to help you. We can match you. We can't do it for you, but we can do it with you, and we're ready to run with you. So I just want to welcome all of our new brand partners to the team today. We're so excited that you have made the decision to join this company, and we want to see you Fast Start qualified, getting that iPad and on your way to your car, your Lexus car. We want to see that by the St. Louis Convention in April the 10th. We hope to see you in St. Louis driving your new Lexus, but certainly we're going to do all that we can to get everyone advanced as much as possible, because this convention is going to be the really official breakout of Nerium. So welcome to the team. I'm very excited to have you guys on board, and I wish you a very, very successful journey.